Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lena Chat. It's been a very, very, very long time since I've done one of these. I decided I wanted to do one of these basically to update and inform you on just things, basically, because a lot of things have been going on recently that I just felt like, hey, I want to talk about some things. So let's chat a little bit. Basically, let's inform you why things have just been as it has been, basically. I haven't ran off into the world and pretended like nothing is going on. I actually am currently processing a video I recorded last week sometime of Minecraft. I know right now all it is Minecraft. I did do the spooky special, as I referred to it as, the playing Darkseid. I finally beat Darkseid for the first time ever, from 1990 something to whatever. So I got that horror point and click adventure game, which I still it's confusing and weird. But I did that, so I did something different. I have a whole lot of Prison Architect videos recorded on my computer that I need to process together. So those should eventually be going soon, I hope. Um, and yeah, Minecraft stuff as usual. So why have I not been uploading things regularly and stuff? It's called work. It's pretty much it. Um, I've just been normally, I don't have a backlog of recording, especially of Minecraft. As I said, I have the Prison Architect stuff recorded, but I can't really do certain things on my computer while I'm processing things. So I can pretty much watch things while it's processing. Sometimes I can get things processed while I'm watching videos or doing like typing and things like that. But if I can't play games on my computer, or certain things can't be done on my computer while I'm processing, because it's video intensive, like processing and things. It's just my computer and just my computer. So that's that. That's why that thing. And the fact that Minecraft typically gets reported, recorded the day of or the day before. So Minecraft is a thing that, um, the fact that I don't have a whole lot pre-recorded for it is why it hasn't been on a schedule anymore, because I don't have like, oh, I have all of next week's recorded when I don't have any of next week's recorded. Technically, right now, as of recording this, I have two episodes because I recorded them back to back. I recorded them literally. I stopped and I started recording them like literally a couple of minutes later. So, yeah, I may even load it up in a minute and record another one. But it's the way I'm in the game at the moment, unlike at the beginning when I have tons and tons and tons of stuff to do. I have lots of big things to do. And sometimes it has prep work that has to be done first. And instead of boring you with a whole bunch of boring prep work, that is why it has been dealt with that. I may cover that in the beginning of a video of the Minecraft itself. So I may just cut it down to 2 days a week because of the issues. And on top of that, I'll bring back to the whole work issue. I work pretty much 6 days a week, sometimes 5 to 6 days a week. And I work two jobs. I will eventually go back to one job because the place I'm working at, one of the places I'm working at, is closing down. So I will stay back to one job and my schedule will be normal soon, eventually, unless something else pops up in the universe and I go back to having two jobs. We don't know. That's pending on that. So I don't know if I'm going to be mostly on a day shift, or splitting my shifts, or what I'm going to be doing at the job that I will be going to. I've been at that job for a very long time. I pretty much can say, hey, I want to work on this day and this day and this day, and I pretty much can get it. So That's the thing. I'm guaranteed off Sundays, so that's always been a thing that I'm guaranteed off on Sundays because the store is closed on Sundays. So that's the thing. Um, so that's been what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna get any extra hours at the store that's closing down because it's retail. I actually work at a Kmart. I'm actually working at the very last Kmart that's in a state, and it's currently closing down. So that's pretty much the extent of that. So that's where I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to state my position in the actual store because that's irrelevant. So just know that that's what I do, and that's why sometimes I have a lot of weird work that I do. Um, so I don't know if that will affect my recording or anything. It probably won't because I record at such weird times. I try not to record when there's not many people in the house because my door to my room is very thin and you can hear movements and anything through my door. So I don't want to have the background noise and all that crap. So normally I record at night anyway, or when people aren't home. So yeah, so it should be affected at all. So I'll just have to figure that out. What days I choose to do all that stuff. So anyway, that just lets you know on that I had planned quite heavily to stream stuff starting in November, but I want to see how everything pans out with all this work change and everything like that before I do anything that. Because I was going to buy a shelf for my computer to sit on because my computer isn't a computer desk. You know, computer desks have these stupid cubbies that you're supposed to put your tower in, and uh, my computer tower it's a mid-sized tower. But the mid-sized tower, I have like vents on the top of my computer, and there's supposed to be like two fans in it, but one of the fans tore up. But it's a mid-sized tower, and I only have like an inch separating um, the top of the case, and that I can pop the case open, but it's only like an inch separating the top of the case and the top of the thing, and there's only like a half an inch separating the side of the case and the wall, which means ventilation. I even had to take off the door of the cubby a long time ago because of the previous case, the previous computer tower case that I had being too big for the cubby. In this case, it's even bigger. So, cubby doesn't work. This is a very old computer desk. This computer desk is like, I'm trying to remember how old this computer desk is. I don't remember. I thought about painting it. They don't make computer desks like this anymore. Only paid like $130 for this computer desk when I bought it, and it's got one of the touches and everything. Now they want you to pay $130 for the desk part and $130 for the hutch. I'm like, well, screw that. That's ridiculous. But yeah, it's like $130 that I paid for this. It's one of those that it has three drawers. One's a filing cabinet. It has the cubby. It has a keyboard tray. It has a big, expansive keyboard tray. It's an awesome computer desk. It just needs some lovely TLC, new facings, painting, and all that stuff. But I was gonna buy a tower. There's metal shelves, those utility shelves is what I was gonna do. I was gonna buy a utility shelf. They're basically in uh, the tool department is what they are. I mean, they sometimes have them with the kitchen and clothing supply section, but they were different in that section. I also saw one at a Walmart that's basically like especially for your kitchen that had like hooks on the front. But it's basically metal shelves, and you can get liners for them, and they're pretty wide shelves, which means I could set my computer tower on it. And I have a humongous scanner. I have like a 11 by 14 paper size scanner. Actually, it scans a bigger size than that. It's the cheapest scanner you can get for that size paper, and it would be able to fit on that shelf, and my printer would be able to fit on that shelf. Or my probably my printer on top of my desk. I don't know. I may leave my printer or my scanner where it is because my cat likes using it as a head prop. In fact, he's doing it right now. But I'd be able to put some of my things like my raid tower, my old raid tower, and my Elgato on it and my game systems and the second monitor that I have because I have two monitors now. Mainly, I use it to when I'm playing games like, oh, I need to check how the crap I do this with this game. We've been playing Divinity Original Sin, Divinity Original Sin 2. Um, I've been co-oping that, not recording it, co-oping it. And sometimes we need to look things up like crafting recipes because you don't get all the crafting recipes and it's kind of hard to find all the books and stuff. But I was just trying to figure out how you do certain things and I was pulling them up and things. So, and sometimes I got really confused on what the crap we're supposed to do with some of these quests. I had no idea what to do with some of these quests and stuff. I mean, it was telling us what to do, and then I didn't understand what the crap I was supposed to do with it. But anyway, we were doing that. And so I was using that as a second monitor. And I also do it when I'm like watching stuff and then I'm doing other things on my computer at the same time. So the second monitor, which is a very crappy old HP 19-inch monitor, I put my videos on that screen and I work or maybe even play video games on my other screen. Because sometimes I play stupid crap like, I don't know, what do I have here? I don't know what I have here. Um, what was I playing the other day? I was playing something the other day. Oh, Rimworld and silly little things. Oh, I bought Crusader Kings too. I still don't quite. I'm not good at it enough to say um to record anything on that much. So I'm not ever going to record anything on that. It was on sale, so I finally got Crusader Kings 2. I always said if it was on sale, I'm gonna buy it. I'm never gonna buy it full price. So I also have all these little plans and stuff. I keep saying that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, because I always want to, because I have a hobby as a writer as well. I want to work on my original stories again. I've been wanting to do that for a very, very long time. But time is always like I'm tired, and sometimes my brain does not want to function to the fact that I want to process the words in my head. 'Cause I've had some of these stories that I've been writing for years, and I'm trying to get them to cooperate. Because I'm rewriting one. I think I've mentioned it before, but I've been rewriting one, and I want to make sure it makes sense in its connections with other ones that it connects. So I got to do that and make it make sense. So that's a problem when I don't have it have the time to do it because I have to be able to sit down and do it. And when I'm tired after getting off at work, after getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're pretty tired. And when you only have 2 hours between work and work, yeah, you really don't have time to do anything. Or if you think, oh, that's a great thing there, and you start typing it or doing something, then you're done and you have to go into work and you can't do anything else. Or oh, I got this great idea. You come in at work from at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and you got to be at work at 6 o'clock in the next morning. It's kind of crazy. So you really don't have time to mentally process things. So, and on your days off, you don't feel like doing crap besides sit there and watch videos or play video games. And as I said, I record and share them. A hobbyist share. But back to let's get off my rambliness. I've done 14 minutes of rambles. Um, Pretty cool rambles. So, back to the Minecrafty and video stuff that I've been talking about. Um, I just knocked something off my desk. Minecraft will probably go to Tuesdays and Thursdays. It'll be easier for me to process them on those days, to be honest with you. Because I work on Friday. I work for Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I work Thursday and Fridays, guaranteed. all day. Those are my like super long days, and those will probably stay my super duper long days, all the way up at least through the end of December. I don't know what I'm personally doing for January, um, so I know at least through the end of December, Thursdays and Fridays are crazy. That I'll be working all day those days. So it'd be better if I just say just Tuesdays and Thursdays, uh, are Minecraft. Prison Architect will probably be Monday through. It may just be all week. It may just be 7 days until I get all the videos out. Because I managed to pre-record an entire playthrough. Because I haven't had time to process the videos together, all of them, and I just decided, well, since I've already pretty much got the whole thing recorded, I'll just record the whole that entire thing. Because I was watching a video one day, and I was like, and I decided I'd record Prison Architect, and I recorded Prison Architect, and ended up playing it for like 20 something hours, and recorded an entire playthrough of Prison Architect. And of course, when you want to play it, I can't process it, and then I ended up completing the entire playthrough. So that was a thing. I finished the entire playthrough before I processed one video. Pretty crazy. So I don't know how many episodes that's going to be. So that's crazy. So that'll probably be in the mornings. Minecraft will be released during the nights as normal. Minecraft will probably be manually uploaded. Prison Architect will probably be scheduled once I get it. So that's one pretty good thing about having it where I can schedule videos, because I can schedule up all the Prison Architect videos when I get them processed. I'm going to work on getting them processed up today, which will be good for me. Getting them processed up today and tomorrow. I have today and tomorrow to get them processed, at least until like 4 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll get them processed today, and I'll get them processed tomorrow while I'm watching videos as well. There's one thing I do on Sundays is I'll watch one specific thing, um, and I'm not gonna let that's my relaxation. So it's pretty interesting. Um, but I think I've divulged enough insanity upon you in my rambliness. My throat's getting dry from talking nonstop. Normally I stop at least a little bit in like when I record videos and stuff. I can't think of anything else. As I said, I wanted to stream. I'll just go back to the wanting to stream thing. I had all intents and purposes of streaming games as of this month, but it didn't happen. The types of things I was going to stream was JRPGs. I don't know if I'm going to try to continuing to do that, or if I'm going to um, just try to record them. Have long episodes of recordings of the videos. I don't know. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Because streaming was actually just easier. I can just be like, here I am, and start streaming it. Because some of the games I want to play is like all the Tale series games. Because that's one reason I wanted to get the shelf, was because I wanted to bring my Xbox 360 out here, or 60 in my room, and so I could play Tales of Vesperia again in English. Uh, because I got it in Japanese and English. So that's one thing I wanted to do. I think that was the first one I was going to do. It was either going to be that or emulation on Sailor Moon Another Story. Because playing it in English as opposed to using my cartridge. Um, so, choices on that front. I'm pretty sure my XSplit demo has expired. I think I liked OBS better anyway, so I'm probably going to get OBS. So, if I do the streaming, um, I'll have to figure that out. But that's in a pending limbo state at least for another 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but at least to the beginning of the year and stuff. But I got a lot of stuff set up for it, and I made some little tiny graphics and stuff with all that stuff that, unused for the moment. It's just gonna be where I didn't have to worry about editing. It could just be uploaded as a VOD. It's like, here's my video of me playing for a couple of hours of this game that I like playing. because I was gonna play it again anyway, but I don't even have time to play it. If I don't even have time to play it, then there's no point worrying about it. Um, because I was gonna play it before. I don't. Nino Kuni 2 comes out somewhere next year, sometime. I don't remember. So anyway, I'm done. I'm done rambling at the moment. I'm going to just sit back, relax, continue letting these videos process. I think it's probably time to switch it soon. I'm not sure. Let's check. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed listening to me ramble. I'm going to continue getting things all settled and situated for processing and uploading for next week, at least. And yeah, you got to hear me ramble about all sorts of stuff. Guess where I'm going to leave it. And I'll see y'all and chat to y'all. All y'all, all of y'all peoples. Went southern there for a moment. Um, I actually am Southern, so it's not an insult to Southern people because I am Southern. Um, I'll see all of y'all peoples later. Bye.